Hi everyone, welcome to the Fantasy Football Fallout. This is Sean Ryan, author of the Fantasy Football Almanac. Every week during the regular season, I watch every single game of the week thanks to the NFL Game Pass. They're not a sponsor, but they could be. They could be if they wanted to. So every week I break down the game from a fantasy football point of view, and I figured this would be a good segment for anybody out there who's looking for information like in the third and the fourth quarter of a blowout. I'm the one watching it. Don't concern yourself with wasting that kind of time unless you love the teams playing. But first game of the week here is Green Bay versus Chicago from Thursday Night Football of last week. It was a stinker. Let's be real about it. Unless you love defensive matchups, it was brutal. From a fantasy point of view, let's just start with Chicago. Look, if you drafted Mitch Trubisky to be your quarterback for the regular season, you have to be panicking. I would not have recommended that before the year. But I don't think everything is going to be as bad as it was this past Thursday night. The thing is, with this new trend of not playing your starters at all during preseason, you're going to come into the regular season sloppy a lot of the times. I mean, shoot, we saw it on Monday Night Football in the first half. Drew Brees was a little sloppy. Phillip Rivers was a little sloppy. It's going to happen. We're probably going to see a little bit of sloppiness next week as well. Unfortunately, that is what the new NFL is now. This offense is going to be okay. I don't think the Green Bay Packers defense is as good as it showed to be. I don't think that the Bears offense is as bad. The truth is somewhere in the middle there, but it's worth noting. But, if you're a Mitch Trubisky owner, honestly, you need to probably be looking for somebody else anyway, not as a result of the Thursday Night Football game, but what are you doing with Mitch Trubisky as your starter going into the regular season? There's too many good quarterbacks. A lot of leagues, Phillip Rivers didn't even get drafted. I mean, come on, you can do better. From the running game, look, we saw this last year with Chicago. I know there was a lot of hype about David Montgomery. I wasn't somebody who bought into that personally. With David Montgomery, is he better than Jordan Howard? Maybe. I haven't seen anything on tape yet to lead me to believe that he is. But we saw last year, Terry Cohen and David Montgomery, they split time. And this year, Terry Cohen didn't get any carries, but Mike Davis split time. You're going to get a split backfield in Chicago. It is what it is. I think you have to like Allen Robinson. Obviously, Trey Burton didn't play, so it is what it is there. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And then for Anthony Miller, that concerns me a little bit. I thought he would pop a little bit more, but we'll see if he continues his development. On the Green Bay side, the offense didn't really get going, but here's what I like. If you're an Aaron Jones owner, I think he had 13 carries for 39 yards. Is that a reason to panic? I don't think so. The key there is that Green Bay and Matt LaFleur, they tried to commit to the run, and they stuck with it against a very, very, very strong Bears defense. That's what you want to see if you're owning Aaron Jones. Look, he's going to have some stinkers against good defenses. You can chalk that up to the good defense. Coming into the next week, what you know is they are going to try to stick with it, and Aaron Jones is the key ball carrier there. So just be patient with him. Aaron Rodgers, he's going to figure it out. Devontae Adams, obviously the Bears were trying to take him away, and they did a really good job of doing that. But another guy that popped, I guess there were two other ones. Valdes-Scantling, he's somebody that if he's on the waivers in your league, you're going to want to take. You're going to want to put that waiver claim in on him. He is the second ball catcher in that offense, and that's going to be a potent offense by the end of the year, game one notwithstanding. And the other guy is Jimmy Graham. He showed up. He got a number of targets, and he got the touchdown. Now, I don't think he's going to be the strongest tight end throughout the season, but the fact that he was utilized a little bit more than he was last season, I think that's good news as well. So there you go. There's the fantasy football fallout. If you're a Mitch Trubisky owner, just to sum things up, you're going to want a different quarterback. There's plenty out there, so go pick one up. David Montgomery owners, wait and see. You might want to hedge your bets with Mike Davis if you're in a deeper league. Terry Cohen, he's going to get plenty of targets, so you can be patient on him. Allen Robinson will do quite well. Anthony Miller, I'm a little concerned about, but you can be patient. Gabriel is more of a daily fantasy play to me. On the Green Bay side, Aaron Rodgers obviously is going to be just fine. Aaron Jones, be patient with him. I don't think you need to invest in Jamal Williams or any of the other backs in Green Bay. Devontae Adams, be patient with him. Valdes-Scantling is somebody you want to pick up if he's available in your league. Same with Jimmy Graham. Geronimo Allison, he was somebody that was being talked about. He was non-existent in that first game. I really wouldn't pay too much attention to him at this point. But like I said, MVS could be your MVP by the end of the year. Sorry for that awful pun. So there you go, fantasy football fallout from the Green Bay Packers versus Chicago Bears Thursday night game.